Hello students, welcome to this session. Hope you did well in your examination, and in this session we will look at the questions given in the mock test AIMT2032105. The numerical ability part we will discuss in this session. Hope you did well in the examination, and now look at the question number 1 on your screen. Now please be ready with the pen and paper and the mock paper. Look at this one. This is a simplification question. Now we need to find out the value of the question mark. So how much is the value of the question mark? Question mark square minus 394 is equal to 7875 divided by 63 whole power 1 by 3. 63, it goes how many times in 7875? It goes exactly 125 times. 125 means it is a 5 cube. 5 cube whole power 1 by 3 means it is a 5. So question mark square minus 394 is equal to, now 125 means it is a 5 cube. 5 cube to the power 1 by 3. So 3 and 3 gets cancelled, remaining is 5. Plus, now the product of 63 and 28. 63 and 28. This is the value of 1764, which is a 42 square. 42 square whole power 1 by 2 means 2 and 2 gets cancelled. Remaining is 42. Then question mark square is equal to, by taking the numbers on one side, we get 441. 441 is the question mark square, means question mark is equal to square root of 441, that is 21. Right choice, option number 2. Second choice is the right answer. Now look at the next example on your screen. 75% of 780. 75% means it is a 3 by 4th value. 4, it goes how many times in 780? It goes exactly 195 times. The product of 3 and 195, it is 585. Plus under root question mark is equal to, now percentage and zeros we can cancel. 6 times of 165. 6 times of 16 means it is 6 times of 160, that is 960 plus 30, it is a 990. Minus, then what is the result here? 36% of 950. So I am expressing this as 36 into 9.5. So I am removing this decimal and using decimal, removing percentage and adding decimal after 2 places. Now just multiply 9 times of 36 and a half of 36. Now just simplify, you will get 342. Now what is the square root of question mark? Just by taking the values on one side, you will get answer as 990 minus 342 minus 585. That is 63. So what is the question mark means? 63 square. 63 square means right choice, option number 1. First choice is the answer, 3969. Now look at the next example on your screen. Now the value given in this root, that is a perfect cube, it is a 24 cube. 24 cube whole power, the cube root of 24 into 24 into 24 means that is 24. So 24 by question mark is equal to, now 4 square means 16, 16 minus 8, that is 8 plus 720, minus the product of these two numbers is also 720. So positive and negative 720 gets cancelled. Now remaining here 8, it goes exactly 3 times in 24. The value of question mark is equal to 3, option number 2. Second choice is the right answer. Now look at the next example on your screen. Question mark percent of 850 is equal to 948 by 12. 948 by 12 means, just simplify, it goes exactly 79 times. The 1292 divided by 12, 1292 divided by 17 means it goes exactly 76 times. Okay, now what about the 19? 19 here, it goes exactly 87 times. Now just observe the question mark value. So So question mark by 100 into 850 is equal to sum of these numbers. Now just observe the sum of these values. How much you will get? What is the sum of these numbers? It's 76 minus 87. It is minus 11. Subtract 11 from 79. It will use 68. On solving this 0 to 0 we can cancel. Now 5 2 times, 5 17 times. 17 it goes exactly 4 times. The product of 2 and 4 is the answer, that is the right choice, option number 3. 2 times of 4 is 8. So right choice is option number 3. Yes, my dear student, hope you are copying all this information. So just pay attention on the explanation as well as copy down all the simplification concepts here. Okay. Now next to one. 75 into 25. The product of these two numbers is 1875. 6 cube, it is 216. 35 square, it is 1225. Minus question mark is equal to 49 square, it is 2401. So how much is the value of question mark? Is just by taking numbers on one side. So subtract the sum of the numbers now. 2401 minus 1225 plus 216 minus 1875. So it will give 483. Option number 2. Second choice is the right answer. Now look at the next example on your screen. 68% of 375. Yes, my dear students, 68% means 70% minus 2% you can find. Otherwise, you can simplify like this also. So 25 it goes 4 times and 25 it goes 15 times. 4 it goes 17 times in 68. Product of these two numbers is equal to 255. Product of these two numbers is 255. Now 255. Now 62.5%. 62.5% means by using the reciprocal values. Percentage values of the reciprocals, that is 5 by 8 is equal to 62.5. So 5 by 8 of 760. So 8 it goes how many times in 760? Now 8 here 95 times. So 95 into 5, 450 plus 25, it is a 475 plus. Then what is the next part? Here the value which is on the other side, that is having a negative sign. When you take left hand side becomes positive. So I am using plus here. So 13, it goes exactly how many times in 429 means it is 33 times. So 33 times of 8, 240 plus 24, it is a 260. So I am saying 240 means 30 times of 8 and 3 times of 8. 30 times of 8 is 240 plus 24, it is 264. Sum of these numbers is the answer, that is 44. Option number 4. Right choice is 4. Now look at the next example on your screen. Question number 37. 16, it goes exactly 4 times in 64. Now the product of 4 and 64. 4 times of 40, 160 plus 24, it is 184. Now the product of these two numbers, it is 312. Now cancel this 12 2 times and 12 here 7 times. 238 times. Now 7 times of 38, it is 266. Just add all these values, you will get the value of the question mark. So what is the sum of these numbers? It is 138. Option number 4. Fourth choice is the right answer. Okay. Yes, my dear students, you are supposed to add the values. Okay. 66 2 by 3% means it is a 2 by 3 by using the percentage values of the reciprocals. So 2 by 3 of 1260. So 3 it goes how many times in this? 420 times. 2 times of 420, it is 840. Then 9, it goes exactly how many times in 1116? It is 124 times. So what is the product of 5 times of 124 means 5 times of 120, it is 600, plus 4 times of 5, it is 20. So 600 plus 20 is 620, which is equal to question mark into 20. Now the sum of these numbers is 1460. Divide with 20. 0 and 0 gets cancelled. Remaining is 73. Right option 5. Choice 5 is the answer for this question. Now, look at the next example on your screen. 1681, it is a perfect square. It is a 41 square. 41 square is equal to 1681. So 41 plus. Now 23 into 23 into 38. It is 874. Then what is the cancellation? 13650 divided by 15 means, now simplify this. It goes exactly 9 times and 1 time and 0 time. Means 910. Just by adding all these values, we get a question mark value. Now just sum of all these numbers is equal to 5. So 5 is answer, means option number 1. Choice number 1 is the right choice. Now look at the next example on your screen. 4625 divided by 37. 37, it goes how many times? 125 times. So 125 plus 650 minus 375 plus question mark is equal to 870. Just take question mark one side and the numbers other side. By adding all these values, 125 subtract 125 minus 375, it is 250. Subtract 250 from 650, it gives 400. When you take this 400, positive 400 other side, it becomes minus 400. Subtract 400 from 870, it is 470. The right choice, option number 4. Fourth choice is the right answer. Now look at the next example on your screen. Here what is given? A series is given, in that it is following a certain pattern, but a number does not follow the pattern. That number we need to find. Means it is a wrong number series. Now, so we need to find out the wrong number in the given series. If you observe the difference of these two numbers, it is a 7.5. What about the difference of these two numbers? It is a, how much is the difference? 15. 15 means it is a 2 times of 7.5. And what about the next value? Next value is, it is a 7.5 into 3. The next one is 7.5 into 4. The next value 7.5 into 4. The next one is 7.5 into 5. So if just observe this one. So 2.2 plus 7.5, it is 9.5. Okay, accepted. Then what is the next one? What is the next one? So 9.5 plus 15, it is a 24.5. Now just add 3 times of 7.5. 3 times of 7.5 means 3 times of 721 plus 1.5 means 22.5. When you add 22.5 to this, you will get 47. 47, but here 49 is given. So what is the wrong number? 49 is the wrong number. So right choice, option number 1. Choice 1 is the answer for this one. Right. Look at, whereas the remaining is satisfying the condition. Okay. Now look at the next example on your screen. What is given here? 26 and 31. The difference of these two numbers is 5. The next one difference is 10. Next difference is 19. Next difference is 24. All these numbers are increasing by. So how much here? It is a 37. Whereas it is 50. Now what is the discussion here? If you observe 5, 10, 19, 24, 37 and 50, here it is 2 square plus 1. It is 3 square plus 1. 4 square plus 1. Am I right? 5 square plus 1. 6 square plus 1. 7 square plus 1. So 3 square plus 1 is 10. So what is the value? 4 square 16 plus 1 is 17. So 17 plus 41. 17 plus 41 means the value here, it must be 58. 58 and 84. Now you will get 26 as a difference. So it is following a pattern of 2 square plus 1, 3 square plus 1, 4 square plus 1, 5 square plus 1 and so on. So what is the wrong number here? 60. Right choice option number 3. Third choice is the answer. Now look at the next example on your screen. Now what is the difference between these numbers? If you observe the gap between these numbers, here it is a 61. How much is the gap? It is 67. Whereas the gap here is 71. The gap between these two numbers is 73. How much is the gap of these numbers? It is 87. Whereas, what is the gap? Here 75. Now, what is 61, 70, 67, 71, 73? All these are prime numbers. Am I right? But it is not a prime number. So what is the value? What is the prime number means? Here we should get 79. So what you will get? 79 is 79 plus 613. The result is 692. 692. Then you will get here 83. So all these numbers are a prime number. The difference between these numbers are prime numbers. Okay, so what is the right answer? Right answer here 700. So option number 2, second choice is the right answer. Now look at the next example on your screen. So 9, 1, 2, 9, 54 and 10, 17 and so on. If you observe the difference here, these numbers are, now the difference here is 42. 42 is the difference 42 is the difference here. And how much is the difference? Difference is 63. And whereas the difference is 84. Now here difference is 105, 126. Am I right? Now if you observe this series carefully, here 21 into 2, 21 into 3, 21 into 4, 21 into 5, 21 into 6, 21 into 7, 21 into 8. Am I right? So it is following a series of 21 into 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Whereas what is the answer for this? Now which answer is wrong here? Now just find out. What is that? The answer for this is option number 5, that is 1650. 21 into 8 means it is 168. So 168 means, what is the number? 1647 is the correct answer. Okay. Then right choice is option number 5. Now look at the next example on your screen. Now if you observe this series carefully, here the gap is 44. Now the difference of these two numbers is 81. And here it is a 121. Whereas in this the value is 169. The difference of these two numbers is 225. The difference of these two numbers is 289. If you observe this carefully, here it is a 9 square, 11 square, 13 square and 15 square, whereas it is a 17 square. So what is the first value? What must be the first value means here it must be 7 square. 7 square means 49. When you subtract 49 from 1169, you will get 1120. So what is the right answer? 1125 is the number. That is the right choice is Option number 4. It must be 1120. Okay. Now look at the next set of questions on your screen. Now these questions are based on the quadratic equations. Based on these directions, we need to compare the roots of the quadratic equation. Now x is greater than y, choice 1 greater or equal to, choice 2 less than, x is less than y, choice 3 greater or equal to y means choice 4, if x and y are equal and no relation can be established. Relationship cannot be established means choice 5. So these are the 5 choices. So based on these choices, now we need to answer the questions. Now look at the first example. So what are the roots for this quadratic equation? The roots of this quadratic equation is now here x value. It is a minus 2 root 5 and minus root 5. Root 5 into root 5 is equal to 5. 5 into 2 is equal to 10. So minus into minus is equal to plus. So it is satisfying the middle term as well as the product of the terms. So what are the roots of the first quadratic equation? Means same numbers with opposite sign and divide with the coefficient of x square. So what is that? 2 root 5 and root 5 are the roots of the first quadratic equation. Now look at the second quadratic equation. The second quadratic equation, if you observe, it is a minus 4 root 5 and root 5. So what is the product of these two numbers? Root 5 into root 5, it is a 5. 5 into 4 is a 20. So minus into minus is a plus. So it is satisfying the product as well as the sum. So what are the roots here? Just take same numbers with opposite sign. So what about the opposite signs here? Minus will become positive. So 4 root 5 and root 5. So just compare these two values. Now root 5 and root 5, these two are same. Means x and y both are equal. And root 5 is less than 4 root 5. Means x is less than y. And 2 root 5 when compared with the root of the other quadratic equation. 2 root 5 when compared with the 4 root 5. 2 root 5 is less than. 2 root 5 is less than. 2 root 5 is less than 4 root 5. It is satisfying the condition. Whereas 2 root 5 is compared with the root 5, it is more than root 5. So here, one time it is greater than x, one time it is less than x, one time it is equal. Combining these conditions, there is no such relation. We can't establish a relation between these roots. So right choice is option number 5. So no relation cannot be established. Look at the next example on your screen. 4x square. 4x square minus 7x minus 15 is equal to 0. So what are the roots? Means 4 into 15 is equal to 60. So here I am expressing this 4 as it is 4, 3 and 5 as a 15. The 3 into 4 is a 12. The 12 minus 12 and plus 5. Minus 12 and plus 5. Minus 12 and plus 5 will give the middle term as a 7x. So what are the roots of the first quadratic equation? Plus 12 and minus 5 by coefficient of x square. What is the coefficient of x square here? It is 4. So 12 by 4, it is 3 minus 5 by 4. What about the other quadratic equation here? 3y square plus 8y minus 16 is equal to 0. Now what are the roots for the second quadratic equation is? Now it is minus 16 and plus 3 means minus 48. The roots will get here, the factors will get as 12y and minus 4y. So sum of these two is satisfying the middle term. So what are the roots of the second quadratic equation? Minus 12 by 3 and plus 4 by 3. Now simplify this. It was exactly 4 times. Now just comparing the roots of the first quadratic equation with the second quadratic equation. Now what is the right choice here? If you observe the roots, here the first root, that is a positive 3. It is more than the negative value. So x is greater than y. Now if you observe the second root of the first quadratic equation, it is a negative value. Whereas the second quadratic equation, we have positive value. All the negatives are less than positives. So what is the second one? Second one here, x is less than y. Now combining these two, it is not possible to relate the roots. So what is the right choice? Relation cannot be established. Option number 5. Okay, now look at the next example on your screen. 125 is 5 cube. 5 cube whole power 1 by 3. So just cancel 1 by 3 and 3. 3 and 3 gets cancelled here. The result is 5x. So 5x plus how much here? 9 square. 9 is 3 square. 3 square means 3 square whole power 1 by 2. 2 and 2 gets cancelled. Then what is the result? 5x. 5x plus 3 is equal to 0. X is equal to minus 3 by 5. That is the first root of a quadratic equation. First x value. Okay, that is the value of the x. Now look at the second equation here. 169. 169 is a perfect square. Now what is the square root of 169? It is a 13. So 13y plus under root 256. 256 is a 16 square. So plus 16 is equal to 0. The value of y is equal to minus 16 by 13. So just observe the values of the x and y. Now by doing cross multiplication, here we get minus 39 and here 5 times of this value. Now it is a minus 80. So if you observe in these two, which is a greater, means the value of x is greater than y. X is greater than y. The right choice is option 1. First choice is the answer. Okay. Now look at the next example. 2x 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is belonging to only x. So what is the result here? 2 square means 4. So we can write this as 2 root x minus 1 is equal to 4. Then what is the result? Now here root x is equal to 4 plus 1, that is a 5 by 2. 5 by 2 is the root x value, means now the value of x is equal to square of 5 and 2. That is 25 by 4. The value of x is 25 by 4. Now look at the second quadratic equation. 8y square minus 24y square minus 25 square is equal to 25 square. Now just by taking the variables on one side, 24y square minus y square, it is 16y square. 16y square is equal to 25 square. So what is the value of y square? Y square is equal to 25 square by 16 square. 16 square means it is a 16 square means 4 square. Sorry, 25 square by 16. So what is the value of y? The value of y is equal to, the value of y means it is a 25 square. Now 25 square means 625. 625 by 16. Now 625 by 16 means now 625. It is a value of plus or minus 25. So in the numerator we'll get 25 plus or minus, whereas 16 it is a plus or minus 4. So the value of y is equal to plus or minus. So plus 25 by 4 and minus 25 by 4. Now plus 25 by 4 plus 25 by 4 both are same, means x and y are equal. And here it is a positive value, whereas the other side negative. So we can say, so x is greater than y. Combining these two, x is greater or equal to y. The right choice, option number 2. Second choice is the right answer. Now look at the next example on your screen. X square plus 25x plus 156 is equal to 0. Now 156 means factors here 13 and 12 whose sum is equal to middle term. So what is the middle term? 25. The roots of the first quadratic equation, it is 13 and 12. What about the second quadratic equation? If you observe the second quadratic equation, 210 is the product. The sum of the roots factors is 29. What are the possibilities? Means minus 15 and minus 14. 15 and 14 is equal to 210. The roots are plus 15 and plus 14. Now the comparison. The 15 and 14 are greater than 13 and 12. The value of x is less than y. X is less than y. The right choice based on the conditions, option number 3. Third choice is the right answer. Now look at the next set of questions. Here, these are the questions from the arithmetic. Look at the question number 51. Expenditures of P, Q, R is given. Now I am taking P, Q and R. Income, expenditure and savings. What about the expenditure? 7:7:4. And the income of Q and R is also given. That is 5:7. P spends 7,000. P spends 7,000 means 7 parts is equal to 7,000. So 7:7:4 means 7,000, 7,000 and 4,000. Okay. Now what about the income of Q and R? 5:7. And whereas Q saves 2,000. Q saves 2,000 means here the value of savings of Q is equal to 2,000. So 2,000 plus 7,000, how much it is? 9,000. The incomes of Q and R is given as a 5:7. 5:7 is the ratio. The 5 parts is equal to 9,000. 5 parts is equal to 9,000. Then find out what to find. Find the savings of R. Savings of R means just find out the income of R. Income of R means 7 parts is equal to question mark. So how many times of 5 is equal to 90? It is 18 times. Of course, zeros are common here. So 1800 times. So what is the 7 into 18? It is a 12600. So 12600 minus 4,000. The result is 8,600. Option number 2. Second choice is the right answer. Now look at the next example on your screen. The ratio of the speeds of the trains is given. How much here? 8:9. So I am taking 2 trains X and Y. So what about the speeds of these trains? Now 8:9 means 8K and 9K. Okay, what about the time taken to cross the pole? 10 seconds and 8 seconds. Now here time taken to cross the pole is 10 seconds and 8 seconds. Now it is crossing a pole in 10 seconds means the first train length is equal to 8K into 10, that is a 80K, and the second train it is a 9 into 8, 72K. Now the same train X and Y crossing a platform of length 360 in 16 seconds. X is crossing in 16 seconds, whereas Y can cross the same platform in how much time? Now 80K is the length of the train. So 80K plus 360, that is the total distance. Now it is crossing a platform in how much time? 16 seconds. So 16 seconds means the speed is equal to 8K and time is equal to 16. Now simplify this. So 80K and here 8 times of 16, 128. 128 subtract from 80. The result is 48K. 48K is equal to 360. Now simplify this. What is the cancellation? 12. 4 times 12. It goes 3 times. The value of K is equal to 15/2. That is 7.5. Now 7.5 is the value of K. Now what we need to find? The train Y can cross this in how much time? So train Y means 9 into 8, 72K. 72K means 72 into 7.5 plus 360. Whereas the speed is equal to 9K. 9 into 7.5. Now simplify this. 72 into 7.5 plus 360 by 9 into 7.5. He is solving this. You will get 900 by 9 into 7.5. 9 it goes exactly 100 times. So 100 by 7.5. 7.5 is 15 by 2. Simplify. On solving this, you will get 13 1 by 3 seconds. Right choice, option number 1. First choice is the answer. Choice number 1 is the right choice. Okay. Now look at the next example on your screen. The work done by a man in 15 hours is equal to the man 15 hours is equal to work done by women in 20 hours. And whereas boys 25 hours. These are equal. The efficiency, just find out the efficiency from this condition. And 18 women working 8 hours a day can complete a piece of work in 35 days. So 18 women can complete in 8 hours, working 8 hours and completing in 35 days. This is the total work. Now in how many days 6 men and 16 women and 5 boys can complete the same work working 5 hours a day. So this group we need to find. Now what is the efficiency of the man, woman and the boy means just observe man and woman. M by W is equal to 20 by 15. So M, W and B means just by observing the M and W 20 by 15 means 4:3. That is the efficiency. Similarly, observe the efficiency of the woman and the boy. W by B is equal to, just observe these two. So W by B is equal to 25 by 20. That is the 5:4. Now what is the combined ratio means 20:15:12. So I am taking here 12K, 15K and 20K. What is the total work? Total work is equal to 18W, 8 hours completing in 35 days. Now what we need to find? This group can finish the work in how much time? So what is the efficiency of man? 20. So 20 into 6, 120K. So 16 into 15, it is a 240K. 5 into 12, it is a 60K. So what is the sum of these numbers means? 60 plus 240, 300, 300 plus 120, 420, 420 into 5. 5 into 420. Whereas the total work means here 18 women. This is the total work. 18 women. What is the women capacity here? 15K into 8 into 35 by the group capacity here 5 by 420K. 5 into 420K. Now K and K we can cancel. Now 7 times, 7 here, 6 times. Now 15, 4 times, 4 here, 2 times. Now 5 and 5 get cancelled. Remaining is 18 into 2, that is 36. So right choice, option number 4. Choice 4 is the right answer. Now look at the next example on your screen. Anand went to buy a gift to his friend. Now he selected a gift which was 500 more than the amount he had. But the shopkeeper gave 2 discounts here, successive discounts, 20 and 25. And now he left, after purchasing that, he left with 120 rupees. Means he is saving 120 rupees. So we need to find the market price. So what is the amount he had? We don't know. Let the amount with the Anant, let the amount with the Anant as A. Amount with the Anant is A means now what is the selling price? The selling price of the article is equal to A minus 120. So he saves 120 rupees after purchasing the article. Now what about the market price? The market price is equal to how much it is? A plus 500. So selling price and market price we can combine these two by using these discount percentages. So what is that means? Is discount percent. So selling price is equal to market price. Selling price is equal to market price into two discounts, two successive discounts. The first discount is 20%. 20% means 80% here. 20% discount means remaining is 80. So what is the 80%? 80 by 100, that is 4 by 5. The next one is a 25% discount, means offering at 75. So 75% means it is a 3 by 4 value. Now solving this, 4 and 4 gets cancelled. Now just by doing cross multiplication, 5A minus 600 is equal to 3A plus 1500. By taking A on one side, 2A is equal to, it is 2100. The value of A is equal to 1050. But what is asking here? Market price of the article. Market price means just add 500 to this. It will give 1550. That is the market price. Option number 4. Fourth choice is the right answer. Now look at the next example on your screen. Now rice costing m rupees per kg and n rupees per kg, and the quantity here it is given 4:1, mixed in the 4:1 ratio. So 4:1 ratio means I am taking here 4k and 1k. So m rupees per kg, 4k is the quantity, means 4k into m, that is 4km. And what is the next value? K into n, that is a kn, that is a second variety. What is the total cost? Now on selling the mixer 36, and he gets a profit of 33 1 by 3%. 33 1 by 3% means 1/3 is the profit. So original value is a 1, so 1/3 is the profit, means the selling price is equal to 4 by 3. The 4 by 3 value is equal to 36. What is the full value? So 4 it goes exactly 9 times. 9 into 3 is equal to 27. That is the cost price of the mixer. Now what is doing here? He is reversing the ratio. Now by selling the article at 12 rupees more than the previous price. Now what is the reverse of the ratio? 4:1 will become 1:4. Then what you will get? K into m, that is a km, and 4k into n is equal to 4kn, is equal to 12 plus 36, it is a 48. Now here he is making a profit of 20%. 20% profit means 120, that is the selling price. So how much is the cost price means multiply with 100. Simplify this. Now 5 times and 6 times 6, here it goes 8 times. The result is 40. Now we have two equations here, equation 1 and equation 2. Now divide the first equation with the second equation. Now just simplify this. Dividing this, we'll get, what is that? We'll get like this. Now what is the cancellation? By doing cross multiplication, what is that? 40 into 4km, that is 160 kn plus 40 kn is equal to 27 km plus 4 into 28, it is 108 kn. By taking km on one side, kn other side, then what is the result? 133 km is equal to, it is 68 kn. K is common in on both sides, so gets cancelled. Remaining is m by n is equal to 68 by 133. The right choice for this question is option number 3. Third option is the right answer. Now look at the next example on your screen. Now invested a certain sum on a simple interest for 2 years at 6% per annum. The interest is given here 3000. So 3000 is the interest, a certain sum for 2 years, 6% per annum. Just find out the principal value. What is the principal means? If you simply now just simplify, 2 into 6 is a 12. 12 it goes how many times in 3000? So 12 2 times 24. 24 means 6 left, here 5 and 0, 250 times. So what is the value of P? P is equal to 25,000. He added 2,000 he added, and what is did here? The amount he received means the interest plus principal, means the interest 3,000 is also added. Then what is the result? Total 30,000. This total 30,000 he invested under compound interest for 1 year at 16% per annum, compounded half yearly. So compounded half yearly means here 16% per annum is half yearly 8%. So what is the effective rate of interest by using 8% per annum compounded for 1 year, compounding done half yearly? Now it is 8 plus 8 plus 8 into 8 by 100, that is a 0.64. The result is 16.64%. Percentage and zeros we can cancel. Decimal and zeros also we can cancel. The remaining, the product of 3 and 1664. The 1664. Now what is the result? 4992 is the result. Option number 4. Choice 4 is the right choice. Okay. Now look at the question on your screen. The cost of plowing a circular field at 50 per square meter is rupees 1925. Now plowing a circular field. So plowing means now here area we need to consider. Now what is the area of a circular field? Pi r square. Pi r square means 22 by 7 is the approximate value of pi r square, and per square meter charging 50 rupees, which is equal to 1925. Now 11 it goes 2 times in 22, whereas 11 here it goes 175 times. Now in 50 25 we can cancel 2 times. Here it goes 7 times. So what is the value of r means? R square is equal to 7 into 7, 49. 2 into 2 is a 4. So 49 by 4 means r is equal to 7 by 2. R is equal to 7 by 2. So r is equal to 7 by 2. Now what is saying here? The side of a square field is equal to 2 times the diameter of a circular field. Diameter of a circular field means 2 times of r is the diameter. So 2 times of this is equal to 7. So side is equal to how much here? 2d. 2d means 2 times of 7, that is 14. So side is equal to 14. Now what to find here? Find the difference between the cost of plowing the square field at the rate of 25 per square meter. So square field, what is the area of a square field? Side square. Side square into 25. Side square means 14 square. 14 square into 25. 14 square is equal to 196 into 25. The product of these two numbers is equal to 4900. So 4900 minus 1925. So the difference of these two numbers is the answer. It is 2975. So right choice, option number 4. Fourth choice is the answer for this question. Now look at the next set of questions based on the data interpretation. Line graph is given, which shows the production of mangoes in 5 states in 1000 tons in the year 2017, 18, 19. The A, B, C, D, E are the 5 shops here. The year 17, 18, 19. So what is this? This is the 2000. If you observe the symbol, just look at the symbol. Now this symbol is a 2019 symbol, and this symbol is for 2018, and whereas it is for 2017. So these are the 2017 and 2017 and 2017 and 2017. Okay. Now to make all these values clear, so just here table is given. I will show you the table. Just look at this table. I will show you. This is the table. Just look at this one. The values are given for your information. Okay. Right. Now look at the question. Find the difference between the total production of mangoes in 1000 tons in 2019 and that in 2017. 2019. So 2019, what are the values? The 2019, what are the values in 2019? Yes, please. The difference between the total production of the mangoes in 2019 and 2017. 2019 means we need to observe all the values. What are the values here? So this is for 2019. So what are the values? 4500, 1500 and 2000, 1200 and 1800. 1800 plus 1200, it is a 3000 plus 2000, 5000, 5000 plus 6000, that is 11,000. So 2019, the value is 11,000. And what about the 2017 value? So 2017 means this line we need to observe. 2017. So what are the values here? 3000 plus 2000 plus 1400 plus 1200 plus 1700. So 1700, 1200, 1400, 2000 and 3000. Sum of all these values is equal to 9300. So how much is the difference of these two values? The difference of these two values is equal to 1700. Right choice, option number 3. Third choice is the right answer. Okay. Now look at the next example on your screen. What is the ratio of the total production of mangoes in 1000 tons in A to that of C? So A, what is the total production of A means? Here 1800 plus 1700 plus 1700. Sum of these numbers. 17 plus 17, 34 plus 18, it is a 5200. So 5200 with respect to C. So value of C means 1400, 1400 and 2000. Sum of these values. So 1400 plus 1400, 2800 plus 2800 plus 2000, it is a 4800. Just simplify, zeros to 0 we can cancel, dividing with 4, the 13 times and 12 times. The result is 13 is to 12, option number 4. Fourth option is the right option. Okay. Now look at the next question on your screen. The total production of mangoes in 2017 is what percentage of the total production of the mangoes in 2018 and 19? In the previous example, like question number 58, I think, we found the value of 2019 and 2017. 2019 value, it is 11,000 and 2017 value, it was 9,300. Am I right? Just we need to find out the 2008 value. 2008 value means some of these values we need to find. 4,000 plus 500 plus 1,400. Am I right? Plus 1,400 plus this value. Now by adding all these values, we will get 9,000. So 9,000 plus 11,000, that is a 20,000. What is asking? 17,000. 2017 value means 93,000 upon 18 and 19 together. 18 and 19 together means it is a 20,000. So 20,000 into 100. So what is the cancellation? 4 zeros in the denominator and 4 zeros in the numerator gets cancelled. So half of the 93. Half of the 93 is a 46.5. The right choice, option number 2. Second choice is the right answer. Now look at the next example on your screen. Among the following, find the highest percentage increase in the production of mangoes. So among these, we need to find out which is the greatest. A 2019. So A value 2019, just observe 1800 or 1700. So how much it is? 100 upon 1700 into 100. Simplify, you will get 5.88. The second one is B18. B18, what is the value of 18 here? So 1400 and 1200. Difference is 200. So 200 by 1200 into 100. Now simplify, 1 by 6, that is 16, 2 by 3 means 16.66%. D in 2019. D in 2019 means 19, 2000 here, D value. So 19 here, 1500 and 500. The difference is 1000. So 1000 by 500 into 100. So what is the result? So 2 times cancel, so 200%. Then what is the next one? E value. E value in 2019. 2019 E value 4500 and 4000. So 4500 and 4000 means difference is 500. So 500 by 4000 into 100. Simplify, 1 by 8 means 12.5%. Then what is the C value? The value of C in 2019. 2019 means 2000 upon 1400. So 2000 minus 1400 means it is a 600. So 600 by 1400 into 100. Simplify this, you will get 42.85%. Of these values, which is a greatest, means here 200% is the greatest, that is the option number 3. So the value in D in 2019 is a percentage increase is highest. Now look at the next example on your screen. The production of mangoes in D in 2017 is what percentage of the total total production of the mangoes in D 17, 18 and 19. So D in 2017. D in 2017 value is how much? This is the D value in 2017. That is a 2000. So 2000 upon, what is asking here? The value of D in 17, 18, 19. So total. So total value means here 2000 plus 1500 plus 500. That is 4000. So 2000 by 4000 into 100. Simplify, it becomes, so it will give half. Half means 50%. 50% right choice, option number 2. Second choice is the right answer. Now look at the next set of questions here. Here caselet is given. Just look at the data given in this caselet. So total number of employees is 1800. So 1800. A, B, C are the 3 cities. 45% of the number of employees are females. So male and female. The 3 cities A, B and C. So what is saying here? 45% of the total number of employees are females. So what is the 45% of 1800? So 45% of 1800 means now percentage and 0 get cancelled. The product of 18 and 45. So 18 means 2 into 9. So 2 into 9 is 18. So 2 times of 45 is 90. 90 into 9 is equal to 810. So total number of females is equal to 810. So what about the total males? 990. Am I clear? 990 plus 10, it is 1000. 1000 plus 1800. So 1000 plus 800, that is 1800. Total number of employees. Now 60% of the total number of employees in A are males. So A, the number of employees in A, just assume it as A. So 60% are males. 60% are males means remaining are females. So I am taking 40% of A as females. So what is A? A is the total number of employees in the city A. Now what about the next condition here? Second condition. Now after this, the number of female employees in B is 50% of the male employees in A. The female employees in B is 50% of the male. Male is 60% of A. In that 50% means 30% of A is the female. Okay, next. The number of male employees in C is 90 more than that of B. So we don't know the number of male employees in the B. So I am taking the number of male employees in the B as EM. So what you will get here? EM plus 90. Then what about the next one? The number of female employees in C is 250. So this is the data given. Just observe this one. Just observe this table and simplify. You will get complete information. What is the complete information? It's very simple. 40% of A plus 30% of A plus 250 is equal to 810. So 40% of A plus 30% of A means 70% of A. Just add all these values and equate it to 810. So 70% of A plus 250 is equal to 810. So 70% means 70 by 100 in, so is equal to 70 by 100 of A is equal to, now just subtract 250 from this one, 810. So how much? Now here it is 560. So 560. So 560 is the number of 70% of A. 70% of A is equal to 560 means just simplify this. So what is the cancellation? 70, it goes exactly 8 times in 560. So the value of A is equal to 800. So number of employees in A is equal to 800. So 800 is the number of employees in A. So 60%. Simplify this. 480 you will get. 40%, that is 320. 30%, 240. And here you will get total value. Now EM value we can find. So just add EM plus EM, 2M plus 90, and here 480. Subtract from 990. You will get EM value. On solving this, you will get a total number as here 450 as a total number of employees in B and C value as 550. So what is the value of EM? 210 you will get. Just substitute the values. So what is the discussion here? 60% of A. 60% of A means 60% of 800. That is a 480. 480. I will write here 800 is equal to 480 plus M plus M, 2M plus 90. Solving this. So 80 plus 480 plus 90 plus 480. It is 570. Subtract from 800. 800 minus 570. Okay, simplify. Then you will get the value of EM. Sorry, not 800. This is 990. Sorry, extremely sorry. A small correction. $990 total number. Okay, so 990. So what is the result? 20 and 4. So 2M is equal to 420 means M is equal to 210. M is equal to 210. M plus 90 is equal to 300. So we have all the values. By using all these values, we can find the answer. Okay. So 60% of A, that is 480, and it is 320, and here 240, it is a 210, it is 300. Okay, by using this table, we can answer the questions based on this. Okay, now look at the information here. This is the table. Now look at the first example. Find the number of female employees in the city B. Female in the city B. So how many are female in the city B? It is 240. So right choice, option number 4. Fourth choice is the right choice. Now look at the next example. Find the ratio of the total number of male employees in A and that too in C. So A male employees and C male employees. Male employees in A is equal to 480 and male employees in C is equal to 300. So what is the ratio of 480 and 300? Just simplify zeros. Now, what is the next cancellation? Dividing with 6. 6 it goes how many times? 8 times and 5 times. So, the ratio is 8:5. Option number 5. Fifth choice is the right answer. Now, look at the next example on your screen. The total number of employees in B is what percent of that A? The number of employees in B that on A we need to find out. Total number of B is 450 and whereas A it is 800. So 450 upon 800 percentage we need to find. Now simplify this, zeros to 0 we can cancel. Now simplify this. So 8 it goes how many times in 450 means now solving this we get 56.25. So 56.25 means right choice option number 2. Second choice is the right answer. Okay, with this we'll stop this discussion. This is the completion of the quant numerical ability discussion. Thank you.